Welcome back, my friends, to the Badass is the New Black podcast. I am your host, Chrissy Chin. Here on the podcast, I am all about helping you take your passion or your side hustle and turning it into a real business. So here on the podcast, we talk about how to stand out online in this noisy world, how to market your product or service in a sexy, non-salesy kind of way, because who likes that? Yuck. And then, of course, my favorite thing to teach is automation, so you can work less and enjoy more. So this week, I hosted a free masterclass called Concept to Cash, and it's the 4 steps to building a profitable business online that you love. And I was completely moved by those in attendance that came on live. I saw some huge light bulbs going off in some heads through the chat, and I saw so many of you light up and get so fueled about really taking your passion and side hustle serious right now. And so that was really amazing for me to witness in you. We are in a world of hurt with millions of people losing their jobs, and we are all stuck at home right now. And likely when the quarantine is lifted, I bet that a lot of people will still be scared to congregate and it will be slow moving in bringing people together in person. I really hope that it gets back to that sooner than later. But I just feel like that's going to be the reality. And I definitely feel like this whole COVID event is really the shift into millions more taking things online and figuring out this whole virtual thing. And that means 2 things for you. It means a good thing and it means a bad thing. So do you want the good news first or do you want the bad news first? All right, well, I'm going to give you the good news first. The good news is that even more of your ideal clients are getting online. So if you get online, they will be able to find you. So that's the good news. The good news is that more clients are online out there waiting for you, ready to jump in. By the way, if you're in the health industry and you sell a product or a service in health and wellness that can keep people healthy and live a vibrant life, search for health-related topics. The searches, people typing in the search platforms for health-related topics like how to stay healthy has gone up 80% in the last few weeks, almost 80%. I think it was kind of in between like 70 and 80, it was fluctuating in there. And my guess is that it will stay elevated because of everything going on. So if you're in the wellness industry, you better get online so that when people search those terms, your information pops up in front of them. Okay. If your business has anything to do with helping others make money, you are going to thrive. So all of you network marketers out there in the health and wellness industry, if you put your side hustle in now, you could literally blow up, my friend, because you can burn from, I don't know if saying burn from both ends is really the analogy that I want to use. You can leverage both of the things that you offer. So you can get product users for your health and wellness product. You can get product users in your business, but then you can also get business builders more now than ever because people are searching for alternative ways to bring in some income. And I know personally, I have experience in network marketing, that it is a business that can be started very simply, very cost effectively, low entry point, and you don't have to worry about all the other business stuff like shipping and all of that. Like someone else is taking care of that for you. So it's a fairly simple business to get started. So you can take advantage of both ends. But my friend, if you are a business coach, if you are a money coach, you all are also going to do really well right now because people are looking for more money, looking for ways to save, looking for ways to bring in income. More people are starting businesses now than ever. My business has blown up. Workspace is doing amazingly well because we support network marketers in a specific industry. Chrissy Chin coaching business. This is all going really well. So this COVID event has really pushed the population off the cliff and forced them online. So now I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is what it is. And so we're going to recognize that and we are going to get ahead of everybody else. So if your business involves anything that someone needs for survival or they believe that they need it to survive, then you will also do really well right now. Anyone out there that's making prepping, has a prepping business, maybe you're making go bags, time to put those into action and sell those puppies online. Here's a little sales tip. If you can show someone why your product or service is needed for survival, you will have a paying customer. Don't be discouraged if you don't have a health product or service or something that is obviously needed to survive, like food or water. I know you're sitting there thinking like, well, my business has nothing to do with health and wellness. I sell candles or I help people decorate their houses. And I don't sell food and I don't sell water. And trust me, you do not need toilet paper to survive, okay? Unless you live in the desert, there are a lot of leaves around here. Haven't you ever seen Naked and Afraid? They do not have any toilet paper and they survive. Let's take a tiny little break from this badass podcast to talk about Kajabi, or as my husband calls it, Punjabi. Babe, it starts with a K. Kajabi. This is the platform that literally makes all the magic happen. It's plug and play, no coding necessary. And guess what, you guys? The best thing about it is that you get your very own mobile app with it. I looked into building an app and it was going to be over $100,000. You get your own right there. The platform is so affordable too. So instead of paying for individual platforms like your CRM system, which is going to host your email, your landing pages, which is going to capture your email, your website, which is going to be where all the magic happens, a community space, it's literally all in one. So it doesn't matter if you want to host courses, educational classes, have libraries in there for your team. This is absolutely the way to go. And I have a month free for you to check it out. So hop over to my website, thechrissichin.com/Kajabi, Kajabi, and you can check out a month for free. I cannot wait to see what you create. Please do me a favor. Send me a DM, send me an email once you've created something so I can see it and check it out. Can't wait for you to get started and scale your business like a badass boss. All right, let's get back to the podcast. So let's get back to this whole survival pitch thing. Let's take a business that seems obvious that you don't need it to survive. So if you have, let's say, a design or decorating business, you may think that surely people don't need a pretty living room to survive. But I'm going to challenge you on that. You could totally pitch a freebie. You could call it my top 10 design tips to survive quarantine in your home that won't cost you a dime. You could use that as a freebie to grow your list. And maybe you give tips on how to make little tweaks in your home to make it feel safer and more calming instead of really stuffy and depressing. Since we're all stuck here, I think a lot of people need a lot of calm in their life to survive right now. Okay, get creative. It's not necessarily about surviving with food and water till the end of time. What about surviving right now? What can you offer in your business right now to your ideal audience that can give them that idea that they really need it right now to support them? And if anything, if they don't have the money to pay for it, if anything, use this as a list building opportunity. You're seeing lots of freebies going around. Don't sit back and think, well, everyone else is doing a freebie, so no one's going to take mine. I don't want that poor attitude around here. We are positive thinkers. We are problem solvers here on Badass is the New Black. So get your freebie out there and start building your list. All right, so back to the second news. Yes, I saved the bad news for last. The bad news is that everyone is going online, which means that you will have that much more competition. All right, there, I said it. So you really, really need a personal brand for your business so it sticks out. Here is the secret. Everyone has a personal brand. But most people actually don't they don't develop. They do not develop. I don't know. I went British there for a second. They do not develop their personal brand into anything useful for their business. But the good news, everyone can take their mini brand that they have, which are just their personal traits, and put some intention into it and develop their personality and their personal traits into something really, really magical, a personal brand that can serve you and your business every single day. So last night, Everyone loved, well, last night when I'm recording, not last night when you're listening to this, because this is going to be dropped in a few days, but everyone loved, I was trying to avoid saying last night this whole time and I messed it up and we're not editing it out. All right. Let me start over. Everyone loved the Concept to Cash masterclass I did this week. And at the end, I talked about my new course, Build a Blissful Business. The doors are only open for a week. So by the time you listen to this on Friday morning, if you're listening the day it releases, which a lot of you do, and I love that, you will have 4 more days. The doors are closing on April 14th at 11:59 p.m. The course is going to take you from feeling stuck in your business on the struggle bus, having little new clients right now, to feeling confident and free with a powerful brand and message that will attract the right people. So it's a 6-week program where I'm going to be guiding you and guiding you through taking your side hustle and turning it into a real business with a real brand, a brand that is 100% perfectly aligned with you, a brand that makes you pop out from everyone else, which is going to be really important for your success right now. Remember, I mentioned the bad news that everyone's going online, so you have to pop out there. I'm going to help you build a brand with a message that will attract your ideal clients that will fit perfectly into your tribe that you are building right now. Now, I will be working really closely with everyone inside the private community, with everyone who jumps into Build a Blissful Business. So here's the deal. I highly, highly recommend that you watch the replay to this week's masterclass. It was called Chrissy Chin's Concept to Cash, so that you can get the 4 steps to building a profitable business online that you love. And I will put those links in the show notes. Now, if you are really serious about building your personal brand and your business online during this really, really hard time, then I am inviting you, personal invitation, into Build a Blissful Business training program. It's an online course. We're doing everything online. We got to be virtual here. If you are not interested in developing a brand, getting online to attract more customers, getting started with building or modifying your website so that you can eventually automate your business, which I love, so you get hot leads while you are sleeping, then this course is not for you, okay? I'm getting you set up with a personal brand. I'm getting you set up online so you can start crushing it virtually. If you already have a website, that is totally fine. You are really one step ahead, but I bet that you'll be making a lot of tweaks after you go through this program. I've got web experts, brand experts in the program, so you'll probably be making some tweaks there, which is a really good thing because that should lead to better conversions for you. All right, network marketers really need this course, but this course is also for others out there that are building a business where you are providing a product or service. So business coaches, life coaches, infopreneurs, if you are taking your passion, something that you could literally do every day or teach about every day without getting paid, like decorating, art, yoga, cooking, and you want to monetize that passion, this course is for you, okay? You got me? You hear me loud and clear? All right. So to watch the replay to the masterclass from this week, go to thechrissychin.com/masterclass replay. The link will be in the show notes. So if you're on a device, just click, click, click. If you're on a device, of course you're on a device, you're watching this, listening to this, wherever you are. If you already know you want in on the Build a Blissful Business training program, go to thechrissychin.com/yes. Okay, doors close on April 14th, and we will start together on the 15th. I'm going to be dropping some things in your email, and the first module will go live on April 20th as we move through this training program together, okay? And if you are listening to this down the road, since podcasts and YouTube videos live forever, then the course may not be available. It may be open, it may be not. So if it is not, I will also have a link in the show notes that will put you on the waitlist for those in the future. But you do not need to join that right now if you're listening when this originally airs. So until next week, go listen to the masterclass and then come connect with me on social media. You guys, thousands of you are accessing this podcast, and my DMs are way too quiet right now. So for that many people listening that need help right now, I should be expecting way more people in the DMs. So don't be scared to go onto social, to go into Instagram, Facebook, whichever one you're using, and send me a private message or a direct message. I am here for you. Come say hi, share your wins, ask me your questions, and I cannot wait to connect. And I cannot wait to connect with more of you inside Build a Blissful Business, where we are going to crush it. All right. Bye for now, my friends, and I will see you later.